Okay, welcome everyone, all me of you, and welcome to further progress on the Ark. The last episode, some stuff happened. We finished off all of our Carno desires. We've got some new craft goals. Difficult to achieve, I believe, will be these craft goals. We're gonna have to go and get a couple of these penguins, at least a couple. And I'm thinking, while we're at it, why don't we pop a bed over there and a boat? We've got that spare garden boat, you see. And it's just sitting there doing nothing. It's probably being very productive. I don't know, maybe a whole new boat. Whatever the adventure, I mean, we'll see how it pans out, obviously. But the plan is, I think, to get the biopolymers and to sort something out there to sort that whole full ghillie suit, I think, because once we've got a ghillie suit, we're going to have a lot less trouble in the caves. And obviously, to play through all the way, we're going to have to finish all the caves, and to do all the bosses, we have to finish all the caves first. So it stands to reason that I'm going to have to make my way through this cave, and not just in some blasé fashion. We've got to do it in a way that we can repeat it. This cave has got a lot of drops, a lot of annoying little bits where you fall into the lava and so on. I know that it's one of the more annoying caves on that front. I've already experienced that a couple of times. I'm trying not to bring any animals, and maybe I could specifically tame a pteranodon, and we could just make real short work of it. Kite all the bats into one corner, leave the pteranodon in there to die. If I can bolt back for safety, and who cares if I don't make it. That could be a system, or maybe a Pelagornis. The Pelagornis seems to be a pretty good tame for that sort of thing. I noticed that there was that little white one hanging around at the nose of the peninsula. The nose? Do peninsulas have noses? I don't know. It doesn't look like a nose. The mouth of the bay. How about that? It's the fucking mouth of the bay. Jeez. So hostile. Deep-seated issues. But anyway, yeah, we're coming back into the Ark, and we're gonna totally do something that's gonna make that cave achievable, so that we can move on down the coast. Maybe what I'm thinking, rather than going north where it's super dangerous and increasing I'm still of two minds. That mountain is loaded with metal up in the north eastern side, so it does make sense to go that way. We are going to run out of metal shortly, but there's still metal to be had in the cave. I could very easily take down one of them birds, and we've got now a lot of fish meat, and we can get so much more without any real issues. Look, there's just one right there. That's a dead one even. Oh no, it's not. Okay, but we can get more, that's my point. So fish meat, catch another one of them pellies, but then no, I don't think so. I don't think so. Yeah, I think what we'll do is we'll leave all of this right here, and we'll make our way to the boat, the garden. And I'm supposed to have checked in with that boat anyway, and I don't want to leave the unicorns standing around because I don't believe it'll be safe. It's not really safe no matter what happens, I think. But I think safety in numbers is what we're going to have to rely on. It doesn't sit well with me either. Oh. What have I done? Oh yeah, no. It's not what we want. Oh, that nearly went horribly wrong. Oh, it did go horribly wrong. Okay. Now he's distracted. My guys will deal to him. Is that how it goes? I think we can do this. There we go, now we've got some actual... There we go. They're all on passive. It's a good thing to accidentally put them on passive, but not in this situation. Now, to get across there last time, we swam. We didn't really do the tour, and I feel like we've got enough of an escort now. We could probably do the tour. Now, what I was trying to do, by the way, probably wasn't that. It's definitely not that. It could be this. It's not though. Uh-oh. Oh yeah, that's the move here though. Okay. Oh, did I just move everybody and now no one's following anything? Fuck me. Fuck me, Jesus. Okay. That's not what we wanted at all. So we'll go taming group 1. Cornholio, you're the final piece of the puzzle. Perfect. So, now that that's all undone, what was it I wanted to figure out? Ah yes, the K button again. Must be that. Brilliant. Did I mention it's frustrating doing controls this way? It can be. Oh, this is great. We can progress at great speed. Oh! Oh, that's come for me. Oh, hey. Uh-oh. Now where's Unicorn Holio gone? Oh. No, don't do that. That's crazy. What are you doing? Oh, it's gonna get itself killed. It's gonna get us all killed. Unicorn Holio. Only Ark would be able to make this mechanic that we've been asking for forever super annoying. Okay, so I'm gonna be careful when there's microraptors around apparently. They are aggressive and they go for me. They pull me off my mount. Believe it or not, I think that's the first microraptor that's ever really attacked me. I even thought that was a Daimo. So, oh yeah, we're parked right on the edge here, on the tip of the nose. How's our stamina? No, we're good. We're good. Oh, I see. Alright. Oh, there we are. We've made it to the barn. The barn has been without the fertilizer, I believe. Yeah, so the barn hasn't done super well. But that's alright. Because we're thinking about taking it all the way over. I don't know about that though. I mean, we want to go on an adventure. We want to get these... Wow, we're going to go on a team adventure, guys? That's crazy. Without the barn? Just going to go? That's wild. This is totally wild. What we're going to do is we're going to set up a base on or around the red obelisk. It's going to be totally wild. From there we'll be able to travel north to get our penguins. Seems like a crazy mission, doesn't it? And what are the chances that our guys are going to survive this? Pretty low. I'm talking myself out of it. My horse isn't keen. Oh, let's run off into the forest. Alright, well let's simply scout the area that we're in then. Because we are out and about. As long as Carnelia can keep up, so can everyone else. I don't think, unless we're hit by 2 or 3 hostile dinosaurs, I think we should survive any encounter. A Dilophosaur or a fucking raptor. I mean, obviously there's the... Wow, this is dense forest. Oh, there's a Dilophosaur. Speaking of Dilophosaurs. Oh, and here is a raptor. Speaking of raptors. Ah, you did not survive. Oh. was your first mistake, Dilophosaur. Your last mistake was also that. We made mistakes, is my point. Mistakes were made. As long as we face up to them, we can read this Explorer note together. Oh, it's the snail! So, found mostly in the marshes and jungles, Achatina muscinitus is very slow, very non-threatening land mollusk. It might be the simplest creature on the island to hunt, and while it only provides a small amount of meat and chitin, an easy meal is always of value on the island. Unlike nearly every other creature on the island, the Aconita does not defecate normally. Instead, it secretes a thick, sticky substance. Aconita leaves trails of this slime, but the trails are also thin, they crumble to dust quickly. So, legend has it, the Aconita can be tamed with a special cake made from harvested crops and resources. Fascinating stuff, really. I was aware of this, but it's good to know. We can make cementing paste out of the snail's poo. If you weren't following there. And I certainly won't repeat myself, Jesus. I'll have to come up with something else. I was at my level, I got a level, guys. I'm gonna get that melee damage up a bit more. We don't need to learn anything though. Now, oh, I don't have a compass. Oh, I've been spoiled by my Elder Scrolls Fallout experience. Once more. So we're sort of stuck in the middle of nowhere. This compy's not long for this world. There we go. I think they have to actually land a hit on me before we get any kind of response from the team. That's fine. Oh! Oh no, Unicorn Holio, don't run away. It's fine. Everything's fine. Haha. Okay, there we are. Now what we really want is this. Where are all those little compies at? Oh, they're all gone. Well, they're all difficult to find. Should we just clear away the scrub? Here we go, you're one. Is it really worth it for this tiny amount of hide? Well, that's all there was to it. Oh, yeah, that was all there was to it. May as well keep moving. Oh boy, I found another one. Just what my throat wanted. Oh, are we safe? We're not safe. But now we are. There's the Troodon, speak of the devil. Quite possibly the most intelligent non-human creature on the island. The Troodon, magnanimous, is an incredibly fast learner. It understands meaningful experiences with much faster than other creatures, much faster, including humans, and its social nature means that it also teaches its teaches its packmates, making them smarter too. If the Troodon's cleverness didn't make it formidable, then its tactics and biology would. It specifically pack hunts at night,
when we are the most vulnerable, and it sees humans as being primarily as its primary prey. This audacity has made it especially dangerous due to its serrated fangs of poison, which drains stamina from any creature. It outright paralyzes humans.
Okay.
Thankfully, the Troodon is very small. Were it larger, it might well become the dominant creature of its ecosystem.
Okay. Now, I don't know where me... There they are. They didn't run far. I was a bit distracted by that, by the running away of Unicorn Holio once more. So let's... We've now done a couple of Explorer notes. I don't know if the map has anything to show for that. Is that... It's not it there, that's... Maybe it is up there. Yeah, it is. Okay. So, I don't really know if we get really much information from the map at the moment. We're somewhere in the middle of the map. Somewhere in... Oh, I've got another level again. This is fantastic. We're going to get that melee damage up really quickly. Alright, so we're back at this note. Now, which one was that? That's the Aconita again. So, if we follow this cliffside back the way we came again... Oh, Fisha. Fisha, no. Meganura are approaching. So we want to make it over here. Carnelia's with us. Yep. Everyone's with us. Yes. Oh, look. It's just what we wanted. It's a ruin. If we're really lucky, we might find another Explorer note. Which we did. So, I can tell this is an exploring kind of episode. 20 minutes in, and we've found 3 Explorer notes. Now, this is the Spinosaur. Good God. Here we go again. Thank God I poured this nice warm lemon water.
Among the few carnivores on the island that can match Tyrannosaurus in size and watch Tyrannosaurus in love, Spinosaurus and does not watch other dinosaurs making love. It does not match its ferocity. Spinosaur's 4 legs and large sail make it fairly swift on land and incredibly fast in water. Its marvel is arguably the ability to change stances by going from quadruped to biped. The creature is visually distinguished by its spectacular sail. In my travels, I have seen many different and brightly coloured sails, as every Spinosaurus appears to have a slightly different palette. The one comforting fact about the Spinosaurus is that it seems more at home near the water than away from it. Although the creature is more powerful, faster, agile, and insatiable while in water, it tends to become less hostile as it gets farther from it. On one occasion, I only escaped a Spinosaurus by getting far away from its lake home to make it simply lose interest.
So I wasn't aware that they could change stance. I've only ever seen them take a quadruped stance. So that's maybe new, or maybe just I hadn't noticed. Maybe it's built into the animations, or maybe they've changed it so it's more like that other one that also changes stance. What's that down there? Is that? I think. Oh boy, what's that? The Dilos are hunting. Oh, everyone's hunting. It's a fight. It's a pretty big fight. It's a lot of compies. Well, I'm not taking the jump down. So we're just gonna walk around this as if it didn't happen. Is that another level? So we're getting levels for picking up these chests. Oh, don't fall off the edge. Oh, look, he survived that whole fight. And then he tried to pick a fight with my unicorn. Forgetting that I have this posse. This has been a bit of a good test run actually for the safety in numbers strategy. The Kano can keep up with the unicorn, no problem. The birds can keep up with everyone. They are really dealing the damage. That is a packy down there. That's exactly what I was hoping. So we've got our boat over there with vegetables in it. We've got a packy down here. We want the packy because we've got that packy saddle. Remember? I don't know why. Oh, what's going on? People get lost in these trees. It's understandable. Well, we really need to make our way out of the... Oh, there's a raptor. You didn't see that coming, did you? Well, neither did I, and oh, there we go. Oh, primitive gloves. They're actually useless to me. All of this is useless. Raptor. So anyway, we did have the blueprint for that packy saddle, and I was very interested. But then I thought, what would we do with the packy once we had it? And I could set it. Oh, I could set it as like a sick 'em kind of a knock unconscious on the land dinosaurs. Have it chase things and knock them out. I don't know. I don't think it would be valid. Let's keep checking out this area. There may be. I've seen some pretty interesting stuff around here, and there may be more notes. I mean, the density of the notes is actually quite high. I've been quite surprised. So this little lagoon... Oh, look, there's another Kano over there. We could probably take that out pretty easy. No matter what level it is. But what I'm... Oh! We got two raptors. That might not be so easy. But if we have the advantage of one of them being knocked unconscious... then we might not find it so hard. Oh, you pulled me off my horse. It's not going to save you. Unicorn Holio's not into it. What about if we... Would we do well to have a raptor on the team? What level is this raptor? Level 6. And part of me wants to. The other part of me is like, this isn't what we're doing. Let's get some more hide and keep moving. Oh, what's this? Oh, it's the Therizinosaur. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think that that's the end of all of my dinosaurs. I'm only half kidding, so I'm just there. I can get there that way. It's going to be the fastest way, alright. Well, this is good. I was about to say that it's starting to feel as though, with our little team, nothing can stop us. But, as I said during the intro music, that's what it always looks like at first. And then... Did I say that? I don't know, that's probably not what I said, but it's fucking always dangerous is something that I implied. And here we have the evidence, as if you needed some. So he's tired. Now the unicorn will run to safety, and hopefully, if the Carno, well, the Carno is the one that's being attacked. There's me. Am I able to just Morrowind down? Does that seem unlikely? It seems unlikely, but it also doesn't seem totally impossible. I can Morrowind my way down here. Oh, maybe not. Yep. See, I've played myself plenty of late stage Elder Scrolls games, and that is what I credit my ability to scale mountains, in-game mountains, to. Now, if we're lucky, yeah, look, they're just minding their own business. I think that they all lost interest right after. Oh, right after they killed the Therizinosaur. Holy heck! Well, I didn't see that coming. I honestly thought that. I thought that they'd had their day. Oi! Guys, a little help? No? That's a nuisance. But we can just respawn in a random location. It's going to be perfectly adequate for our purposes. We'll make it down here. This is going to be no problem. I think we're in the right place. I hope so. Yeah, I think so. I think so. So if I just head here, we can outrun that raptor if need be. And once we've done that, we can sort of, you know, kite it away, come back and get our stuff, all the good stuff. This is that Packy that we nearly came down to tame, and then we ended up going down anyway and not taming. So we're really close to all the gear. Not so close that I can see it, which is a bit weird. Oh yeah, no, that is it there. So I'll stay away from the compies if I can. But I've got to make sure I've got some stems by the time I get up here, where me encounter with the raptor began. Maybe I'll jump on the unicorn. You can't hurt me on my unicorn. Nobody can. Here we go. Oh, hello. Oh, yes please, thank you. Cheers. Ooh, yum. Goods. Alright, so... Oh, something's knocking over a tree. Oh, that's a Dilloff. Okay, he's over there. That's the raptor. Okay. So I'm clear to get my stuff. We'll take all the stuff. We'll, hack up the bird. Not that much hide. I was hoping to tame it. I suppose I should have not charged right up to it. Well, I didn't really, did I? It came around the corner. Have we got more? What's that over there? That's just a parasaur. Oh, that's a whole herd of raptors. We're not going that way. We're not hanging around for that. We've done a fair amount of exploring, and I think that it's safe to say that it's going to be best for us to just circle and well, not circle, but increase our spiral outwards, and increase our influence that way. That way we'll gain a better knowledge of the island as we go, more intimate knowledge of the island. Stay away from these guys. I think that they're quite aggressive, and they're annoying when they become aggressive, that's for sure. Up in another level. There's raptors after me? It didn't work out for them. Okay. Oh, it's a unicorn level this time. Okay. Good. Oh no, oh I see. Is he? Yeah, he is. He's being a dick. Diplodocus. Well, he can't hurt me. But he can make a real nuisance of himself. So I think what we'll do is we'll just leave him alone. Here we go. He can follow us if he wants, and if he follows us all the way back to the base, then I'll tame him. But I don't know why I would bother, because I don't think they're very good for the single player. The advantage is that you can sit on the side of them, and you might be able to shoot off the side of them. I suppose I can see some uses for that, but not really. Not when there's the Tapikara, which has the same ability. I like these. They're very good. I'd like one. But they're just not as fast as this. The unicorn's definitely been the best ground mount that I've seen in this game. Best land mount. So here we are, we're on this side of the island. I think the cave is back this way a bit. I'm not sure though. I feel like it is. Double check, yeah, it definitely is. So that was a hell of an adventure. We certainly didn't make it without danger. But we did make it in one piece. None of our dinos got lost. None of our dinos got that badly damaged. This was a successful test run. We even were attacked by a Therizinosaur, and I'm sure that would have killed me. In fact, I'm sure that I've been killed by a Therizinosaur. I'm not sure if I've done that on this stream, but I feel like I probably have. And they're ridiculously tough, and you can't walk past them. So what did we end up getting? We got nothing really from the horse's point of view. We get some extra. We got one level. Now Carnelia, I think, did level as well. We wanted to get her at least 1,000 HPs. These guys will deal with them at some later stage, I believe. And now let's just deposit first of all. Hey now. Let's deal with the things. I don't think we're going to repair them. And in fact, let's replace them. There we go. And the things. Oh, I don't know what that was, but I don't think it was important. I think at the very worst it was a poo. We can do without the poo. Hey. There we are. Now let's put the things on. Did I done throw that hat out again? Did I say again, or did I just forget that I threw it out last episode? Oh well, let's make it a leather hat. And let's make it a silly dinosaur head. A silly bulldog mask. That way we'll really fit in on the island with super camouflage now. Yeah. Super camouflage. So we'll leave it at that. I hope you've enjoyed the episode here. I certainly feel like we're getting somewhere. Getting somewhere now. And with that, yeah, we're gonna call it. So I hope you've had a good time, and until next time, fucking well, keep it real.